All right, Shalom. This is Azimawal. First and foremost, I want to say Call Halayim Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Harakal Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to the Backyard, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. As always, it's an honor and privilege to continue to do this work. This is from mirror.co.uk. It says, new show, Labor of Love, sees 15 men compete to impregnate 41-year-old woman, and that just shows you the condition of the man in America, knowing that women outnumber men. I believe the ratio is 7-1. But here it is, you have these individuals fighting over one lousy bitch. Well, the scriptures call women that are wicked, they are counted as dogs, man. And I'll get that next. But this is Isaiah chapter 4:1. In that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man. So the Most High is going to reverse this Queen of Heaven spirit that is rampant in America, because America adopts the gods and philosophies of these ancient kingdoms before it. It's like Roman mythology, Greek mythology, and they got it what they believed to be true from the Babylonians, from the Assyrians, from Sumeria, so on and so forth, which is the same gods, but just different names, But as we know through the scriptures, that they are not gods, that they are just idols. It says, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name. And when a woman is called by a man's name, that means they're in union together. They're married. Because usually in America, now you have certain cases where it's not so, but usually in America, a woman changes her last name to the last name of her husband. It says to take away our reproach. So right off the bat, you have understanding that a woman, according to the scriptures, is not supposed to have a complete amount of number of men trying to court her, to impregnate her, man. Because back in the ancient world, a woman was a possession. Her father would sell her and obtain a dowry from the suitor, who 9 times out of 10 was handpicked from a good stock, man. And it might have just been 10 times out of 10. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 9. It says, the thing that have been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there's no new thing under the sun. That's right. So everything that happened in these different ancient kingdoms, is happening all over again, because it's the same people returning. And with that, those same energies of those different demonic deities, those idols, that their vibration is being sent into this society as well, man. And that's why you got people worshiping these women. And there's no new thing under the sun, man. I don't want to do that. Let me see. Yep. Then this is Sirach chapter 25, verse 19. It says, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman, let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. And we all are sinners, and that's the reason why, you have that trouble in the flesh, man. One day your woman might be cool, then the next day she'll leave you for dead at that. And let me read this. And this is the next chapter, Sirach 26, verse 25. It says, a shameless woman. Now, this particular woman that this article is being written about, she's shameless. And you had all these different shows in the early 2000s and mid 2000s, whether it be Ray J, whether it be Flavor of Love, whether it be I forget his name, but the dude the rock star dude, that last name was Cyrus. You had all that, and then Esau wants to put these women on a pedestal, so he allows them to have the bachelorette. He allows them to take participation in shows like this, man, which is totally wicked. And that's the reason why this place needs to be destroyed, because it's only going to bring death, man. And now you got such a divide among men and women in the society anyway. You got these women that think that they're more than what they really are. And you got these men that have lost their wits over these women, man. Because, hey, the only thing a woman could do, or, she already knows that she has access to all these different men out there on social media, out in the world, out in work. And she could be the ugliest chick, man. She could be the fattest, ugliest chick. But she'll have thousands of views. She'll have thousands of friend requests. And she'll have thousands of messages, man. And it should be the other way around. Men should be having women trying to get them to marry them, you know, not bending on a knee or anything, as this society teaches you to do, but just case in point in history, during the time of Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah 7, and I'm gonna start at 16. It says, therefore pray not for this people, neither lift up cry nor prayer for them, neither make intercession to me, for I will not hear thee. Seest thou not what they do in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem? The children gather wood, and the fathers kindle the fire, and the women knead their dough to make cakes to the Queen of Heaven. So Queen of Heaven in its worship has been along for a very, very long time, man. That's why you always name your car or whatever after a woman. You always put a woman on a pedestal. America is likened onto a woman. People, when you watch these ancient war movies, they always refer to their land as a woman, man. And hey, even Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua refers to the men of Israel as his woman, but he doesn't say it as like in trying to push out a vibration of worshiping a woman, man. It's more of I don't want to say inferior or like a possessive. It's like more so of a possessive statement. When Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua likens the nation of Israel, the men, as his woman, man. Continuing, it says, and to pour out drink offerings onto other gods, that they may provoke me to anger. Yeah, and that's what Jake does, man. He provokes Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua to anger. So now he's justified with sending those thermonuclear missiles, man. With sending the host to heaven to bring about that sword, that destruction, man. You know, because what did Yahweh Shai tell the woman? Um, This is Luke chapter 11, verse 27. It says, "And it came to pass, as he spake these things, a certain woman of the company lifted up her voice." And you know how these women get all emotional and they want to put in their 2 cents, you know? Because what? In this society, Esau has made them the head of the house, you know? So they try to exhibit or try to play that authority on men. And hey, as time gets closer and closer to the end, it backfires, man. Because now you got these men that is beating these women's asses, man, or committing murder suicides, or not no longer financing them, you know, whatever it may be, you know. And you saw a portion of what's to come during this whole coronavirus. It says, "And said unto him, Blessed is the womb that bare thee, and the paps which thou hast sucked." Verse 28, it says, "But he said, Yea, rather, blessed are they that hear the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua and keep it." You know? So he's like, yeah, whatever. But hey, blessed are they that hear the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua and keep it, man. Because the ignorance of a woman is for her to believe that she actually had a part in creating life and not giving the credits to the one who formed all of us in the belly of or in the womb of a woman, man. You know? But yeah, it's a big part of that is, you know, the wicked are in authority. Matter of fact, I'll get that real quick. Uh, yeah. This is Proverbs chapter 29, verse 1. It says, "He that being often reproved hardened his neck." And that's exactly the spirit of Esau, man. You know, now they want to put a microscope and gather information on the Israelites, man, that go out there on the highways and hedges, man. You know why? Because we've been reproving them through the scriptures, starting with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. It says, "Shall suddenly be destroyed." And so, since he has hardened his neck as Pharaoh did, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua is going to destroy him and with that fire, man. And that without remedy. Yeah, remedy is like a medicine, man, to heal you, you know? So once he's destroyed, he's not going to be able to heal himself or come back from the dead or gather his ashes together and rematerialize his flesh, man. Verse 2, it says, "When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice." And that's how you know that the righteous are not in authority, man. Because who's rejoicing, man? You know, a lot of people have lost their jobs or are going to lose their jobs. A lot of people are living on paycheck to paycheck with the unemployment. A lot of people are on food stamps, you know. A lot of people lost their woman. A lot of people lost their kids, you know, during this whole, I want to say, what's the word? Uh, I want to say orchestrated crisis, man, you know. So ain't nobody rejoicing right now. People are in mourning. But continue, it says, "But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And that's exactly what you have going on, not just in America, but predominantly in America, because America pushes all that wine or that doctrine throughout the whole world, but these other nations have adopted the same thing, man, and they're going to be destroyed. America is not the only location in the world that's going to get hit by those thermonuclear missiles. America has a term called MAD, which means mutually assured destruction, you know? So this is the state of society in America. You got one woman that's 41 and all used up that has 15 men competing to impregnate her, So with that, I hope at least one brother elect was edified. I'm going to say shalom.